Hey y'all, good morning. This is your girl Tonetta. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing the Car Chronicles this morning because I got some time to, of course, do a video. So I wanted to, of course, sit with you all, talk to you all about what's going on, some latest happenings, some new things. I know y'all saw the word cookies and ish and coaching and cookies in the description of the video. So I want to go with that with y'all as well. But of course, like I said, I definitely want to check in, let y'all know how things were going and what are the latest developments. I guess I put it that way. I'll start with the cookies and ish first. A lot of you all, well, I can't say a lot because I have no idea who will see the video, but some of you all on this they'll either watch the live or watch the replay know that I of course love to bake, and I of course had baking business in the past when I was back in St. Louis, and I started back up here as well, here in Tucson, since I've been here. But that's what I'm doing right now in the process, I guess I put it that way. Like I said, I did have a different name. I want to change the name to make it a little bit more appealing and to make it more centered towards what I wanted to focus on. And of course, I wanted to focus more on the cookies, I guess I put it that way. The ish is, of course, all the other stuff I've done. Cupcakes, pound cakes, monkey breads, all those types of things that will come. But like I said, I definitely want to make sure that I focus more on the cookies as well, because I've been making, of course I've been baking since I was young, but I've been making cookies for years now, but never the cookies that I started making. Well, I can't say never the cookies now, but because I have made these similar kind of cookies in the past, but like I said, I want to get more into like the cookie making, not the design, like cookie designing, which I know how to do that, but more of like those big giant cookies that I was making, stuffed cookies, all those types of things. I'm loving doing that, y'all. And I know y'all saw some of the posts I was making before I left St. Louis, because I was doing some before I left and that kind of thing, trying to get some recipes in order, trying to figure out how things are going to go, how they're going to taste. And everybody, of course, loved them, of course. I'm trying to move this, y'all, because this sunlight, I'm trying to get this sunlight out the way. There we go. I think I got it. But like I said, everybody loved all the cookies that I made. And like I said, I definitely, when I went, I know I talked to y'all about and did some videos about our journey down to Disney World last November, actually, for that whole week and a half, however long it was. And we stopped in Atlanta. I went to this, I can't think of his name, Lord. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the guy's name, but it's a guy that I met down. I was looking to try like some desserts and that kind of thing when I was down in Atlanta, because of course I have like a lot of folks on Instagram, and I see all these posts coming across about their cakes, their cookies, their desserts, and all this kind of stuff. So I definitely wanted to support some businesses when I got down there. And I came across a cookie business. This guy, it was a white guy actually, making all these cookies and stuffed cookies and big fat cookies and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, because like I said, I've always loved to make the cookies, but I never really focused on it like that. And I can't think of his name. Oh my God, I can't even think of his name because I was gonna shout his business out. And I can't. Once I figure it out, I'll put it down in the comments, because I know I have it on Instagram, so I'll definitely make sure I shout him out. Because I did let him know as well that that's where my inspiration is coming from with this cookie business here. I guess well, in St. Louis and that now here in Tucson. Like I told him, that was maybe like about two or 3 weeks ago. He was talking about like his business journey and that kind of thing in Atlanta. Now he has a storefront and that kind of thing too. I wish I can remember his darn name, the darn company name. It'll come to me. But like I told him, because I actually posted on his Instagram and posted, I guess, sent it to him and post as well, just to let him know that he's been my inspiration since I saw him last. Like I told him, because he had brought us in to like his kitchen. I guess like his kitchen baking area to see what he was doing. He was making some fruity pebble cookies, I think, or something like that he was trying to work on, trying to figure him out, trying to figure out how to get the recipe and that kind of thing. And we had bought like 4 or 5 cookies from him that day. They tasted amazing, y'all. And like I said, definitely he was telling his story about his business from the home to the storefront. I guess the home to his little small little hole in the wall, I guess like in like back of like another business, and then now to his storefront, Sugar Shane's, that's his name, Sugar Shane's. And like I said, I met Shane. I talked to him for a while about his business, about baking, and he told me how he was doing it from home and all this kind of stuff. It was just awesome, y'all. Like I said, he was one of the inspirations, the main inspirations for me to start doing these cookies. Like he said in his post a few weeks ago, because he did reply. I let him know where I met him, and I think he kind of remembered us as well. And he was saying thank you for, I guess, like all the encouragement, that kind of thing from me as well. But also good luck on my business and that kind of thing. Like I said, I definitely got a lot of my inspiration with the cookies, focusing more on the cookies from him. And like I said, that was definitely a blessing to see that. I guess I put it that way as well. And I know about a year or so ago, actually before that trip, I had wrote in my journal about trying to focus on one thing, trying to get one thing under my belt, that kind of thing. And I think the cookies is the thing, y'all. So like I said, that's why my business is called Cookies and Ish. Like I said, I would still make the ish part, but I couldn't say shit. I put it that way because y'all know my mouth is sometimes. But like I said, I couldn't say that, so I just put the ish. And like I said, the ish will be, because I know, because y'all know I make like cupcakes, and I'm not doing any decorated cakes. That is not my lane. I have made some, but that is not my lane. I put it that way. But like I said, I will make, of course, cakes, like pound cakes, the loaf cakes. I love making stuff like that. The bun cakes, I love making stuff like that. I'm really big when it comes to flavor. I'm one of those people who would take flavor over over how it looks any day. Like I said, that's just me, and that's how I bake. I guess I put it that way as well. I make sure that I put all my heart and soul into making it taste good. Like I said, that's been my main thing since I've been young, been little, whatever you want to call it, been baking, was to make sure the taste is on point. I'm not saying it's not going to look attractive, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that. But I know I've seen some beautiful cakes, tasted some beautiful cakes, and they taste nasty. So like I said, that's been my inspiration. I guess I put it that way. To always make sure that my stuff always tastes good, no matter who is tasting it, no matter who is wanting to try it, that kind of thing, no matter who is doing anything with it, buying it, whichever the case may be, is just to make sure that it tastes good to everybody. And like I said, that's been something that I've been really big on for years. When I first started baking, that was the main thing I was big on, is the taste. If it didn't taste right, I was not selling it. I guess I put it that way as well. And folks that know me knew that. I'm very hard on myself when it comes to stuff like that. It has to taste right and taste well. And yes, be presented well too, of course, that kind of thing too. But like I said, I'm really, really big on taste. So that takes me into the coaching and cookies. I know y'all probably is like, what the hell is she talking about now? That kind of thing. Because I did post, I changed the entire, what is it called? The little Facebook graphic thing on my page, or whatever it's called, like across social media as well. But I definitely want to make sure that y'all knew what was going on, because of course the coaching business is still up and running, up and kicking it, that kind of thing as well. I'm still pushing forward with that as well. And like I said, definitely I was trying to think of something that, and for those out there who are trying to start their own businesses and things like that, just know that you can combine anything that you want to combine, I guess to put it that way. And you can create any kind of business that you want to create. Just be creative with it. That's what I always say, and that's what I am doing. And that's why I called it coaching and cookies, because I'm doing the coaching. I love doing the coaching. I've been a social worker for over 20 plus years. Just got my certification for a life coach about a year and a half. Whenever it was. I don't know, 2 years ago, whichever it was. The post is on here somewhere. But like I said, wanting to combine those two businesses, trying to figure out how I can kind of put those together. That's why I came up with the cookies and coaching, because I know those are the two things I love doing, I guess I put it that way. And it's not just the cookies, but it's the baking as well, because baking, like I said, y'all will see some of those things coming across as well. But like I said, the baking has helped me heal throughout my entire life. That's the main thing that I have leaned on, I guess I put it that way. The baking, where I can, of course, process my thoughts, think about what I was going through, plan, strategize, and think of some creative things to do as well. And like I said, that definitely helped me heal throughout the years, through all the traumas and the dramas and all those kind of things that I've been through. And hey, Arthur Janelle, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you're doing well. And like I said, that's what the baking has done for me. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, I'm thinking about the coaching and thinking about the cookie making and that kind of thing. That's why I said I put those two together, because I know at some point I'm going to be talking about, with the coaching, I guess I put it that way, life coaching and that kind of thing, as far as helping folks use their creativity to, of course, heal. I know that for a fact, because like I said, that's the area that I'm, of course, running into. I guess I put it that way, because I know there's a lot of folks that I've talked to, whether it's here on Facebook or some of them are actually on YouTube. I've chatted with some folks in my comments on there, TikTok, LinkedIn, all across the place, who are trying to heal from like their past traumas and dramas and those kind of things, and trying to, of course, to figure out the best way to move forward. Definitely, Arthur Janelle, yes, baking is definitely therapeutic. That's one of the creativities that you can definitely use for that. You're definitely right. And like I said, that's definitely something that I know I'm heading into, because I love the business aspect of. I've been learning business, and some of you all may know, because I've been posting about books and all this kind of stuff for the past like 2 years. I've been reading my ass off trying to learn business, because I had nobody to, of course, learn it from. Nobody that I know that's in my family has had a business that I can, of course, well, besides, like I said, I knew drug dealers and stuff like that. But other than that, I had nobody in my business that I can, of course, learn from, that I knew how to start a business or how to even get the creative concepts, anything like that. So I've been having to learn and figure these things out as I go along. So, of course, everything is not perfect. I know that, and that's okay. It's going to be fine at some point. I guess I put it that way. I could definitely tell y'all that. And like I said, definitely learning all this business with the, whether it's just the business concepts themselves, the email marketing, the everything that you can think of, the damn system, everything, the landing pages, all those kind of back end things. I've been learning and teaching myself. That's how I've been able to do those things over the past maybe like year now, almost a year now. That's what I have been learning. So like I said, definitely I know that at some point with me talking about business, I guess life coaching, healing, creativity, all those types of things, because I know that our hobbies and our creative outlets can, of course, bring us income as well. And like I said, I'm looking to combine those at some point. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, y'all will hear more once I get things more, I guess, going more, that kind of thing as well in that particular arena. But like I said, definitely the cooking, the coaching and cookies is up and running and is real, y'all. I just want to make sure that y'all know that. So like I said, I definitely want to check in with y'all this morning. Oh, and thank you, Glenda, for tuning in. I hope that you're doing well. And I hope that things are going well back in St. Louis. I know I keep hearing about the floods and the waters and that kind of thing. So I hope that you and your family and the people that you know are doing well as well. So like I said, I definitely want to check in with y'all this morning just to let y'all know what's kind of going on with me as far as, like I said, my baking business, the coaching business, and the ideas that I have. That's not all the ideas, I put it that way. That's just like the general overview, I guess I put it that way. But like I said, on the back end, I'll work on everything else, I guess I put it that way. But like I said, I definitely want to make sure that y'all knew what was going on, so that nobody's getting confused about what the hell is going on with all these different posters and pictures and what is Cookies and Ish and who is this her business and whose business is this, or who is coaching and cookies, what is this going on, what's this concept, that kind of thing. So like I said, I definitely want to make sure that y'all knew what was happening and why those changes are coming about. Just in case y'all had questions, I know I had a few people did reach out asking what's going on, what's this, is this yours, that kind of thing. Like I told them, yes, it's ma'am, but I'll do a video about it. So, and this is the video, I guess I put it that way. Hopefully they can catch the replay. If they're not, I don't think they're on here, so hopefully they can catch the replay. So, but like I said, I definitely want to check in with y'all. I'm actually loving it here, of course, in Tucson. I'm actually about to go into work soon, but like I said, I'm definitely loving it here in Tucson. I do want to let y'all know, this is, of course, I ran ads in the past about about the baking and the coaching and that kind of thing. And some of you all may have seen those ads come up different avenues on Instagram, Facebook, or wherever they were. And I did one when I did one that was, what's today, Friday? So I think that was maybe Sunday or Monday. I can't think of what day. I don't know, whatever it was, this past weekend. I did an ad this past weekend for my cookies, and it was a video that I did the video on TikTok actually. And I just want to say this because it's just, I was like a little bit emotional this morning about this, but I did an ad this, like I said, this past Sunday or Monday for the area here in Tucson, like talking about my cookies and showing them the cookies, all that kind of stuff. And I've gotten so many folks that have, letting them know that I was like, of course, new in town and I watch out and that kind of thing. Just being kind of sarcastic and funny and that kind of thing too. But I've gotten so many people reach out about wanting to try the cookies, wanting to buy some cookies, when are they for sale, all this kind of stuff. And I'm sitting up here like, oh my God, back in St. Louis, not trying to put St. Louis down, but I had nobody reaching out about anything actually, unless it was family, friends, folks that I already knew. I'm sitting up here like, what in the world? It's just a big old difference here. I guess I can say that. Because I see a lot of other small businesses and a whole lot of food trucks and that kind of thing who are running ads or having their posts going up, and people are just very, very supportive here with that, from what I can tell. And like I said, that happened to me on my first post that I even made, talking about Tucson, that kind of thing, and just putting it towards Tucson. I'm like, isn't this crazy? I got inbox messages. I got about 10 people on my post that's asking about the cookies, and me and my kids are waiting for the cookies. When are you going to have them? And I'm just like, oh my goodness. And people are sharing the post and saying, look here, we have a new cookie maker in town and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, this is just awesome. Like I said, I was a little bit emotional this morning because this has never happened in St. Louis at all. I can tell you that. The whole time I've been there, well, my whole life actually, baking and that kind of thing. I may have had like one or two to reach out, but never this many at one time. I guess up front, I put it that way. So like I said, I was definitely grateful, and I'm very, very grateful for that and thankful for that. So like I said, definitely I'm making some cookies, of course, over the weekend so I can let them know they can come and get them and that kind of thing. But like I said, I've definitely noticed a big change since I've been here as far as the way the people are supportive. They're very welcoming. like I said, I've had everybody that I've actually talked to. I've spoken to everybody that I've spoken to here. They've all spoke back. They've all been so nice. They've all been so welcoming, asking where I'm from because they like see the plates, or we get to talking in the grocery store, where you from, this kind of thing. And we get to touch sharing our stories. And that's just been awesome to me. Like I said, back home, of course, I'm not saying everybody was mean or anything like that at all, but like I said, I didn't feel I got that kind of support at all, especially from strangers, at least I put it that way. Of course, family and friends, folks that know me, they're always supportive. But like I said, these folks have no idea who I am. I'm from a totally different place and that kind of thing, and they're just so welcoming. So like I said, that's been a big change. I guess I can say that. Like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to, of course, branching out. I'm going to, me and my partner, we're actually going to go to one of the, I can think it's a lady that I met in one of the Tucson groups before I moved down here. She hosts like a line dancing class or line dancing, country dancing or something like that. So like I told her, me and my partner are coming. So me and her connected about a month or so, 2 months almost ago. Like I told her, now I'm here, I'm healed, my shoulder's better, so I can, of course, come out and dance and that kind of thing now. So we'll be going to that soon, and I'll definitely, if I can share a video while I'm doing it, I will. When I get there, I'll definitely let y'all know what it's like and that kind of thing, so it looks fun. So I can't wait to meet her, and, of course, like I said, support her classes and that kind of thing once we do go. So that's going to be awesome. So like I said, I know I got to get into the building this morning, y'all, so I'm going to get off here. I'm sure I'll do a video over the weekend. I'm sure about that. So I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all soon. And Glenda, yes, I am doing my thing. I'm trying my best. And like I said, I'm definitely getting a lot of support here. So I'm loving that. And like I said, that was the first post that I actually made here. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting all this support and they want to try and they want to buy it. I'm like, this is awesome. So this is awesome. So like I said, I'll definitely keep y'all posted on how that's going to go. And yeah, and I'm glad that you all are doing well too. So that's definitely a blessing. Because like I said, I know I've heard a lot of people talking about they lost their homes and their items, or people have passed away and that kind of thing. So I'm definitely glad that you and your family and friends are doing well. So like I said, y'all take care, and those who watch the replay, greatly enjoy. If y'all have questions or anything about the businesses, you all feel free to post them down below, y'all. So take care, y'all, and have a great day. Be blessed, y'all.